You are listening to Yankton High School basketball on KYNT, your home team for Yankton Athletics. Yankton High School basketball is brought to you in part by Hy-Vee, Cop Building Innovations, At the Bar, Midwest Insurance, Dakota Beverage, The Boathouse, Kaiser Heating and Cooling, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Explorers Credit Union, Triple Time Rudy's, the UPS Store, First Dakota National Bank, the Yankton Medical Clinic, FNBO, Wilson Trailer, Vantage Financial, Avera, Farmers Union Insurance, Checkers, JJ Benji's, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Colby Cookta, Mount Marty University, Olson Pest Technicians, Swat Chiropractic and Rehab, H&H Roofing, Sherco, Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, First Chiropractic Centers, Clary's Heating and Cooling, the Friends of John Marquardt, Cockling Distributing, Elwood Family Dental Care, Missouri River Associates, Vision Real Estate, Mayor Signs, Moody Motors, Boston Shoes to Boots, Yankton Thrive, Gary's Towing, Fortec, Parker Hannafin, Core Trust, Glow Aesthetics and Med Spa, Mason Schramm and the Move Group, MT&RC Smith Insurance, and Vision Care Associates. Now we go live to the arena for Yankton High School basketball on KYNT.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for Yankton Gazelles basketball here from Huron Arena in Huron, South Dakota. I am Brayden Butler, and thank you for joining me this evening on KYNT and KYN-TV. Whoever you listen or watch, whether it's over the radio at 102.1 FM or AM 1450, or on our various streaming platforms, YouTube, or on KYN-TV, the mobile app, and on Roku devices. KYN-TV also online at kyntv.com. There's so many different ways to join us for Yankton Athletics. Tonight, as I mentioned, is Yankton Gazelles basketball. There's about 5:46 to go in the fourth quarter of the final sub-varsity game. This is the sophomore matchup between Huron and Yankton. The Tigers did win the JV game, and they currently lead the sophomore game 26-22. We're scheduled for a 7 p.m. tip-off here from Huron Arena. We're going to be broadcasting live all night long from the broadcast booth, courtesy of the Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling either Hotel Direct. These are two teams that are near each other in the Class AA standings. Huron, as of this morning when I checked, was 11th in Class AA, while Yankton was 15th. So two teams looking to secure better positioning in a potential SODAC 16 trip in just over a month away. That is, I believe, the second weekend of March, depending on what the first day of March is. I believe it's the second weekend of March. So keep an eye on that one as it is rapidly approaching. We're going to go to our first break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. When we come back, we're going to start breaking down today's matchup between the Yankton Gazelles and the Huron Tigers. Before we go to break, thank you to a couple of our sportscaster partners, including America's Best Realty. If you're ready to stop renting and start owning, whether you're looking to upgrade or buy your first home, America's Best Realty is here to help you unlock the American dream. Call them today at 260-1600. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. We are back in 3 minutes to break down this matchup between the Gazelles and the Tigers here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Back in 3 minutes.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Save time and shop online at Hy-Vee. Enjoy the same low prices and great deals online as in store. It's fast and easy. Just shop groceries from our app or online. Choose a pickup or delivery time that fits your schedule. And done. Plus, you can create and save grocery lists, browse weekly deals and coupons, and earn fuel savers. Whatever you need, wherever you are, just one click away. Save time and shop online today at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
In the heart of South Dakota, there's a name families trust, John Kopp of Kopp Building Innovations in Utica. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a new shop, or tackling that long overdue remodel, the Kopp crew delivers quality craftsmanship with a local touch. KBI is an authorized WIC builder, a Midwest company that understands your building needs. Built right, built local, built to last. For more information or to get a quote, visit copbuildings.com.
At the Bar is the bar for sports fans. With coverage of NFL, college football favorites, Yankton High School action, and NHL hockey too. Open 7 days a week. Bring in your crew, grab a table, and take in all the action surrounded by fans who love the game as much as you do. The energy's better, the company's great, and the beverages are cold, just the way game day should be. You can watch the game anywhere, but real fans gather at the Bar in downtown Yankton.
Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton is a proud supporter of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. Hi, this is Whitney Devine. If you're looking for protection that fits your life, call me or Travis. We make coverage simple. Whether it's your home, car, or farm, we take time to understand your needs and find the right plan at the right price. You'll get personal service, trusted advice, and peace of mind knowing we're right here in Yankton. Call Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton today to schedule your appointment.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
Welcome back in here on your Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. We're live from the broadcast booth, courtesy of the Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Let's get to your matchup breakdown here on your pregame show. Taking a look at the visiting Yankton Gazelles. 2-7 overall are the Gazelles. 2-2 at home, 0-5 on the road. Looking for their first road win this evening. And what is traditionally one of my favorite environments to be a part of in Huron Arena. Just love the old school vibe of the building. You can tell this is a historic venue that has seen a lot of basketball over its years, and you kind of feel that just walking in. Part of our conversation with head coach Blake Savvy that's coming up in our pregame coach interview was about just the historic nature of this building and what it's like to come back and play in it during his high school career and also coach in it as well. But back to your matchup breakdown. On the other side of things, the Huron Tigers 5-6 overall, 4-4 on the at home. 1-2 when they have to leave Huron. 11th right now in Class AA. Yankton in 15th. Last time out for both these teams, for the Gazelles, it was a 76-38 loss to O'Gorman on Tuesday. The Knights jumped out to a 28-3 lead. Yankton did not roll over, though. It was very competitive throughout the rest of the game. Ended up winning the second quarter and then keeping it, I believe, right around 10 points, maybe just a little over for the rest of the game. Eden Wolfgram, 16 points, 4 boards, 2 steals for her in that one. Kelsa Wells had 8 points, 2 for 2 from 3, and Jocelyn Elwood 4 assists and a steal. As for Huron, they're coming off a 56-37 loss to Mitchell. Hilton Hines starred in that one, scoring 25 of Huron's 37 points, including 6 rebounds and a steal. Abby Harrington and Allie Davis both had 5 rebounds each. In recent history, when these two teams have met over their last 4 meetings, Huron is 3-1 against Yankton. That includes a 50-38 win when these two teams met back in 2024, a 50-39 win in 2022, and a 46-43 win for Huron in 2021. Yankton's lone win in those last 4 matchups came in 2023, 48-39. I believe that was right here inside Huron Arena. That's usually the odd number years. I know we're in an even number year now, but this game was originally scheduled to take place back on December 9th of 2025. So the odd number meetings usually are here in Huron. And that was, like I said, a 48-39 win for Yankton over the Tigers. We're going to go back to break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. When we come back, we're going to take a look at your Class AA standings, courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. But before we go, thank you to some of our sportscaster partners, including Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. They're at 808 West 23rd Street. And thank you to Explorers Credit Union. They proudly serve Northeast Nebraska and Southeast South Dakota. Discover the difference with them at explorerscu.com. We're back in 3 minutes to talk about your Class AA standings here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
The Boathouse in Yankton is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts, plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Happy hour all day on Mondays, trivia on Tuesdays, free axe throwing tournaments on Wednesdays, and live music on Fridays. Some say it's the most fun you can have on land. The Boathouse is also your go-to place to watch all sports. Head to the Boathouse, downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages.
Being wiser means being smart with your money, especially when it comes to a big investment like a new heating and cooling system. It means getting a quote, comparing options, and understanding what you're really paying for. At Kaiser Heating and Cooling, we're happy to walk you through the details, equipment, efficiency, and long-term value, so you can see how our pricing compares. No guesswork, just clear information and honest answers. So be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton and Mitchell.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free at Explorers Credit Union. You're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
Getting your business noticed starts with the right print. The other day, a customer came into the UPS store Yankton to pick up blueprints we printed for him. While we finished his order, he mentioned needing business cards. At the UPS store, we handle all your printing needs. Stop in and ask about our current print specials. And that customer? We had his new business cards ready the very next business day. Come explore our small business solutions at the UPS store in Yankton.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It is time for your standings review for Class AA girls basketball, courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Contact your local State Farm Insurance agent, Rhonda Westland, to ensure you have the best coverage at the best price for your home, auto, or life insurance. Looking at Class AA girls basketball, we'll start with the media polls. They were released earlier this week. They have not been adjusted regarding Tuesday's game, but heading into this week, or Tuesday's games, excuse me. But heading into this week, Brandon Valley first, taking home all first-place votes in the media poll. O'Gorman second, Sioux Falls, Washington third, with Aberdeen Central and Rapid City Stevens rounding out the top 5 in the polls. Receiving votes this week, T-Area, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls, Jefferson. As for the overall seed point standings, it is Brandon Valley at the top of the class right now with 45 seed points, undefeated at 10-0. O'Gorman, 9-1, they're in second. That one is the Brandon Valley Lynx. They're at 44.1 seed points. Aberdeen Central in third with Sioux Falls, Washington fourth. Rapid City Stevens rounding out the top 5. Sioux Falls Jefferson is 6th in the standings, followed by Mitchell 7th and T-Area 8. Those top 8 do get to host a SODAC 16 game here just over a month away, so these games are crucial in the last month of the season. Spearfish 9th with Rapid City Central 10th, Huron 11th, Harrisburg 12th, Sioux Falls Roosevelt 13th with Pierre, Yankton, and Sturgis rounding out the top 16. 4 teams on the outside looking into the postseason as of right now. Watertown in 17th, Douglas in 18th, Brookings 19th, and Sioux Falls Lincoln in 20th. As your standings review, once again, courtesy of Rhonda Westland, State Farm Insurance. We'll also take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard from Top Notch Window Cleaners, window cleaning for commercial and residential. At Top Notch Window Cleaning, brighten your days. We'll take a look at any other games going on. I believe there's no games in Class AA tonight, except for this one I stand corrected. Multiple games in Class AA tonight. Spearfish and Rapid City Central are taking, squaring off, I should say, at Spearfish High School. Sioux Falls Roosevelt's on the road against T Area. Aberdeen Central is at Sioux Falls, Washington. Sturgis Brown is at St. Thomas More. And Douglas is on the road against Lead Deadwood. Those are the girls basketball games going on around Class AA. Other games happening this evening in the southeastern portion of South Dakota. Bonham is hosting Andy Central Dakota Christian. Scotland Menno currently trails Wagner. An impressive first half for Wagner, 25-3 in the second quarter. Vermilion is taking on Del Rapids, and Yankton obviously on the road tonight against Huron. Some other games happening across the Missouri River in the northeast corner of Nebraska for girls basketball this evening, as there are just over 90 seconds remaining in our final sub-varsity matchup of the night. Bloomfield currently leads Stanton heading into the fourth quarter, 52-19. Crofton is up on Pierce in the third, 29-24. Cedar Catholic, a slim lead over Plainview at the start of the second half. They were up 21-18. And Wynot and Ponca, no score update yet, but they are taking place as well this evening. Your out-of-town scoreboard from Top Notch Window Cleaners. When we come back, we're going to hear from head coach Blake Savia of the Yankton Gazelles here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Back in 3 minutes live from Huron Arena, here on the broadcast.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Big news for Yankton and the surrounding area. Yankton Medical Clinic is proud to announce the addition of YMC Eye Care Clinic. Dr. Trevor Kindle and Dr. Rockney are now seeing patients for routine eye exams, glasses and contact prescriptions, and emergency eye care for unexpected injuries. As Yankton natives, they're committed to caring for the community they call home. Plus, Dr. Kindle is the area's only local comprehensive ophthalmologist and cataract surgeon. Call 605-655-1830. Third floor of the Pavilion, Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
In Yankton, community means everything, and at Wilson Trailer, it's the heart of what they do. They're more than manufacturers, they're your neighbors. From sponsoring the Bucks and Gazelles to supporting the next generation of farmers and builders, they're proud to give back to the place they call home. For over a century, Wilson Trailer has stood strong, steady, and rooted in community. Because when Yankton thrives, we all move forward. Wilson Trailer in Yankton. Learn more at wilsontrailer.com.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
The final sub-varsity matchup just wrapping up in front of us here on Huron Arena. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show as the varsity squads for the Yankton Gazelles and the Huron Tigers will take the floor momentarily to warm up here from Huron. 15 minutes have been put on the clock as well, so it looks like we'll tip off a little after we were supposed to, but that is okay here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Your first check of the SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard of the night. The final score in that sub-varsity game, Huron 35, Yankton 25. So Yankton falling in the JV game and in that sophomore game just in front of us. So we'll see if the varsity team can end the night with a win, or if the Tigers get the sweep over those 3 games. Now, though, it is time to hear from head coach Blake Savvy of the Yankton Gazelles here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Got a chance to speak with Coach Savvy down on the court just a few hours ago as part of a pregame conversation with him. First time since high school that I've been sitting on the bench. Don't worry, I spent a lot of time there back in high school, but I digress. But we spoke a little bit about just coming here and playing in a historic venue like Huron Arena, going up against a dynamic scorer in Hilton Hines, and what his team really needs to do to come out on top tonight. Let's go to that interview now here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Brayden Butler here for KYNT and KYN-TV. It's your Hy-Vee pregame show, and it's time for your pregame coach interview, courtesy of 1919 Root Beer. We got head coach Blake Savvy of the Yankton Gazelles here, live from Huron Arena. Coach, it's always fun to come to an old school arena like this, so you really feel the basketball history throughout the place. So kind of talk about that a little bit, coming to a building like this.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, personally too, I remember coming here in high school and playing, and it's a fun place to play. Huron is kind of traditionally a basketball town. They like to support their basketball teams, and the Huron Arena it has a lot of nostalgia. I told the girls as soon as we walked in, and it was kind of a quiet arena, balls bouncing while they were shooting around. I said, can't get any better than this as far as just sound, a ball bouncing and hitting the rim or swishing in an empty arena is just it's a fun place to play.
Where would you rather be than here on South Dakota on a Thursday night, right, for a game in Huron Arena? But this is a game that was originally supposed to take place last year. It was supposed to be your second game of the season, inclement weather. Now you guys got a busy week this week. How different is your team from when you were originally supposed to play Huron to today?
I think we've grown a lot, and we've given ourselves a lot of evidence that we're a good team as far as just answering some different runs that we've seen in our previous games, being able to respond to the opponent. I think we've found a defensive identity more and more as the year has went on. And then in a lot of different games, just seeing what we've been able to do as far as offensive output has been really encouraging. And so, I think we know ourselves a lot more right now than we would have had we played them as our second game of the year all the way back in December.
Looking at the Huron Tigers, they got a player in Hilton Hines that has been on fire as of late. Over her last 3 games, averaging 27 points a night. I was informed earlier on, had a career-high 32 against Jefferson recently. So what is the game plan to try to slow her down?
She's really good at getting to the paint, and so you've got to collectively be ready to stop her as a team and make sure that, if we're switching onto her, that you're not letting her turn a corner and just get 2 feet in the paint, because she's good at finishing in there and drawing fouls. And so she's good at getting into the line and shooting 10, 12, 13, 14 free throws a game. And if you allow that to happen, points can get kind of, a player can score a lot of points if they're shooting 14 or 15 attempts from the free throw line and get into the paint a lot. And so you got to keep her on the perimeter and just make sure we're aware of where she is at all times, and we're communicating a lot. And again, you defend her as a team, no different than when we've played any other really good player throughout the year.
Focusing on your team now, one final question for you. What are a couple keys that you feel you need to execute tonight to come out with a win?
I think defensively, we want to get back to full court defense, really push the issue and pace there. We're really good when our defense leads to offense, and when the ball is moving around, touching a lot of hands, and then we find the best shot for the team, and we're willing to find that over just individual shots. I think that we play great basketball, and so I'm excited for us. I think that we are, again, continuing to know and find our identity more and more, and I think that more now than ever, we know who we are, and so that makes for a dangerous team.
Coach, thanks for taking time to talk here, and good luck tonight against Huron.
Thank you. Go Gazelles.
That was head coach Blake Savvy of the Yankton Gazelles here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Your pregame coach interview, courtesy of 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. You can find it in convenience stores, grocery stores, or on tap at area restaurants. We're talking stats in focus when we come back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. But before we go, thanks to a couple sportscaster partners, including One Office Solution, the one source for all of your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution is located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire. They do more than sell tires. That's Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. We're back in 3 minutes here on KYNT and KYN-TV to keep things rolling on your Hy-Vee pregame show.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Call Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tygro or visit them at Suite 101B Morgan Square in Yankton.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into the mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill in Yankton. With a menu that's flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite spot for food, friends, and sports. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Your game days belong at Checkers.
When is the last time you ordered company clothing for your employees? Are they wearing faded clothing or stuff with old logos? JJ Benji's will make you look good in 2026. Whatever you want, polos, t-shirts, quarter zips, hoodies, embroidered or screen printed. Not sure what to get? JJ Benji's team can help you with some great ideas. Say thank you to your employees and make a great impression on your customers with company clothing from JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street in Yankton.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We're broadcasting live from Huron Arena here in Huron, South Dakota. The Yankton Gazelles getting ready to take on the Huron Tigers in Class AA girls basketball. Let's get to your stats in focus. Brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. They're located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton, or over the phone at 665-2020. Gazelles come in averaging 42.4 points per game as a team, while allowing 55.3 as a minus 12.9 scoring differential. For Huron on the season, 46.8 points per game, 48.4 points per game allowed, a minus 1.4 scoring differential. Very close to even for a Tigers team that is 5-6 on the year. Individual stats, starting with Yankton, Eden Wolfgram, 14.1 points per game, 4.1 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 2.2 steals per game. Jordan Kudera also impressive this season, 7.6 points, 3.4 rebounds, and 1.6 steals a night for the freshman. As for Huron, we talked about Hilton Hines in the pregame coach interview and her impressive showing of the last stretch of games, averaging 27 points a night in the last 3 games, but also 5.7 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and a steal a night. Addie Knight, the leading rebounder over the last couple of games, 6.7 boards a night for her with 1 steal per game. Just that recap courtesy of Vision Care Associates here on KYNT and KYN-TV. And we're going to keep it going with Vision And your keys to the game from Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Visit igotvision.com. 3 keys today for the Gazelles. First and foremost, you got to contain Hilton Hines. That is a dangerous scorer. You heard from Blake Savvy in our pregame coach interview. She's very good at attacking the rim, getting in the paint, and drawing fouls. She's very efficient at the free throw line as well. Key number 2, as always, you got to take care of the basketball. You can't give up free opportunities to your opponents if you want to go out and win basketball games. Third key of the night for Yankton is to be competitive on the glass. That's offensive and defensive glass, getting second chance buckets in your own right and limiting second chance buckets for your opponent. When we come back, we'll have your key player of the game here on KYNT and KYN-TV. That's coming up in 3 minutes here from Huron Arena.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury,
check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
we offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back. Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Do you struggle with dry contacts? At Vision Care Associates, we have a great option. Infused contact lenses by Bosch & Lomb. Infused lenses are designed to ensure that your eyes stay hydrated and irritation-free, even after a full day of wear. Our doctors specialize in fitting these lenses for maximum comfort and optimal vision. Schedule your consultation and experience the all-day comfort and crisp, clear vision you deserve.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
At H&H Roofing, we don't just fix roofs, we protect families. We're family-owned, locally operated, and dedicated to keeping our community safe and dry. Every nail, every shingle, every handshake, it all matters to us. From repairs to full roof replacements, we treat every home like it's our own. Because when your home is secure, we feel secure. For honest work and dependable results, trust the local team that cares. Call H&H Roofing in Yankton today. We've got you covered.
The SureCo exclusive SureLink wireless remote system features the most advanced industrial Bluetooth technology and best-in-class express operation. Operate any SureCo electric product with the SureLink Pro and EZR remotes or with your smartphone using the SureLink app. To learn more, contact your authorized SureCo distributor or find us at sureco.com. Demand the best. Demand SureCo.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. We offer expertise and experience, where your long-term eye care is our concern. State-of-the-art technology, where we never lose sight of quality. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Rhonda Westland is right here in Yankton to help you select the right protection at the right price. Rhonda will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's time to talk about your key player of the game today, courtesy of Missouri River Associates in Yankton. Missouri River Associates, their office is local. They know your name, and your home, auto, and family are important to them. Eden Wolfgram, your key player today. She currently leads Yankton in scoring, rebounding, and steals per game. That's 14.1 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 2.2 steals per night for Eden Wolfgram. As she's been very impressive, the junior guard for Yankton this season. Big shout out to our fans of the game, courtesy of Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you're traveling to a home or an away game, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's. And your officials of the game this evening, brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the hardwood. We're coming back in a couple minutes. Your national anthem coming up shortly, and then we'll have your starting lineups when we return here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Back after this break from Huron Arena with your starters and the tip-off between the Gazelles and the Tigers. Back in a couple minutes.
The sky is falling, the sky is falling. Hi, this is Larry from Larry's Heating and Cooling. No, the sky isn't falling, but the price of central air conditioners are. Get a new 2-ton Lennox or Carrier Central Air with a new thermostat for only $39.90, or a Lennox gas furnace for as little as $29.95. Or if you want to get both, we'll do the insane and take another $500 off. Installed Lennox or Carrier system for as little as $64.85. Financing available? Call us for a free estimate.
I am John Marquardt, and I'm running for District 18 State Representative. I'm currently chair of the Yankton County Commission. I was born and raised in rural South Dakota and have an ag business background. I am a conservative that fights to keep taxes low, supports law enforcement, and I'll look out for the best interests of District 18.
Vote for John Marquardt for District 18 State Representative in the Republican primary, paid for by friends of John Marquardt.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450.
Yankton fans, every drive, every rebound, and every fast break lights up the gym, and Sparkling Ice is here to keep that game day spirit buzzing. With bold fruit flavors, zero sugar, and a cool burst of refreshment, it's the perfect companion whether you're in the stands or celebrating a big win on the way home. Fuel the roar of the crowd and the rhythm of the court with Sparkling Ice. Grab yours today and cheer on the Bucks and Gazelles all season long. Sparkling Ice, flavor that plays hard.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
Ever have one of those days? Your car breaks down, your dog decides your couch is a chew toy, and oh yeah, a tree falls on your roof. Don't worry, Missouri River Associates has you covered. Auto, home, pet mishaps, we're here for all of life's little oops moments. Call 665-6885 for your free quote. Because life happens, and we're ready for it.
Moving is hard work. This is Deb Speck from Vision Real Estate, and I'd like to show you how I can make moving a little easier. From advice on staging your home, providing moving boxes, and the use of our enclosed courtesy trailer, to the behind-the-scenes social media marketing and attention to detail, you can rest easy knowing that you have an experienced professional working for you. Call me, Deb Speck, at 605-664-5555.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site, fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayor Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Didn't know we were getting a light show in the Huron Arena this evening. Great presentation from the Huron Tigers. I do got to give them credit for that. But it's time for your starting lineups, courtesy of First Chiropractic Centers, making life better one adjustment at a time. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. It's your Yankton Gazelles. Starting this evening for Yankton, out of guard, the 5'6" junior, number 5, Jocelyn Elwood. Out of guard, the 5'5" junior, number 10, Eden Wolfgram. Out of guard, the 5'6" senior, number 11, Nora Kraske. Out of guard, a 5'7" freshman, number 13, Jordan Kudera. And rounding out the starting five, a 5'7" sophomore guard, number 21, September Rao. For the Huron Tigers, their starting five, out of forward, the 5'9" junior, number 14, Addie Knight. Out of forward, the 5'8" senior, number 20, Allie Davis. Out of guard, the 5'8" senior, number 22, Hilton Hines. Out of forward, the 5'9" junior, number 23, Abby Harrington. And at the center position, the 6' senior, number 40, Chloe Carr. The Gazelles are coached by Blake Savvy. The Tigers coached by Cody Kaufman. Tip-off coming up right now, courtesy of the Boathouse. Most fun you can find on land, axe throwing, mini bowling, plus awesome food and drinks, of course. Plenty of TVs to watch the games as well. Jump ball is up and one by Yankton. Here on the left wing is Jordan Cooter. Has her pocket picked for a moment, but the ball finds its way to Eden Wolfgram. Driving in off the left wing, kicks it out. September Rao thought about it from three. Now goes right corner. Nora Kraske is open for the shot. No good. Rebound, tipped, out of play. Last touch by Yankton. 7:41 to go here inside Huron Arena. It's the first quarter of play just getting started. Last touch actually was by the Tigers, so Yankton will maintain possession. Jocelyn Elwood to inbound. Full 35-second shot clock is on for the Gazelles. Rao drives inside. She has the ball taken away, and it's going to be Hilton Hines bringing it down the floor for Huron. She goes right wing to Knight. Good ball movement, driving baseline for the Tigers is number 20, Allie Davis. Kicks it out, goes top of the key. Jab step, and now driving in, Addie Knight. No, kicks it out, working the ball around. It's in the right corner now, or right wing with Allie Davis. Davis dribbling with the left hand to the top of the key. Back to Knight. Knight looking for options. Has it knocked away. Nora Kraske going after the ball. Knight able to keep it. September Rao gets it back, though. She outlets to Kraske in transition. Shot up, shot good. First bucket of the night belongs to the Yankton Gazelles, and it's Nora Kraske who's on the board first. 2-0 your score. Here's Hilton Hines driving inside. Tries to kick down low. Pass knocked away. Stolen. Jocelyn Elwood tipped it. It was Jordan Cooter who controlled it. September Rao on the right wing. Starts to drive inside. She'll back out of it. Right wing, Kraske now top of the key. Eden Wolfgram. Dribbling out a ways outside the three-point line. Goes right wing to Rao. Rao to Kudera. Driving inside with the right hand. Back out to Rao. Deep behind the three-point line. Her pass knocked away and stolen by Huron. It's Hilton Hines who has control of it. Long outlet pass for Hines. Goes down court looking for Davis. Dribbles out of play. Rolled off of Davis's ankle from the looks of it. Gazelles moving left to right in their black jerseys. White numbers and letters with red trim. Huron moving right to left. White jerseys with black and orange trim. Orange numbers and letters. Driving down now a deep two from Elwood. No good. 6:10 to go here in the first quarter of play from Huron Arena. 2-0 still your score on the SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Yankton up in this one. Make it 2-2 as Hilton Hines on the board for the first time tonight. The first of, if she keeps her run of form going, potentially many for Hilton Hines, averaging 27 tonight over her last 3 games. Bounce pass across the paint. Jordan Cooter puts the shot up. She is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Bounce pass from Eden Wolfgram was what sprung Cooter open. We're going to see substitutions for the first time tonight for both teams. Kelson Wells waiting to check in for Yankton, trying to get a bead on who that is checking in for Huron. I believe Jayla Schley will be one of them. Cooter, first shot up, first shot good for her at the line. Makes it 3-2 Yankton. Schley is one of the players checking in for Huron, as is Jency Gergen, who I was informed recently signed with Mount Marty University for volleyball, so she'll be plying her trade in Yankton. Second shot up, second shot good. 4-2 your score. Kudera goes 2 for 2 at the line. Inbound goes to Hilton Hines to start the offense. She's picked up full court by Nora Kraske, double teamed with Eden Wolfgram. A long looping pass gets to Gergen on the right wing. Gergen now passes near the corner to Davis. Davis trying to work, pass down low, too tall, off the hands of the intended receiver. That's Jayla Schley, who was the intended target. 4-2 your score. Yankton leads by 2 here in the first quarter. Be Jocelyn Elwood to inbound here. Elwood, bounce pass, goes into Eden Wolfgram. Clock starts up again. Huron putting on the full court press now. This provided Yankton some problems on Tuesday against O'Gorman, but Wolfgram able to crack the code on that one. Gets into the front court to start the offense. Under 5:20 on the game clock, 21 seconds on the shot clock. Dribble handoff goes to Elwood. She'll give it up to Kudera. Wing-to-wing pass goes right wing. Nora Kraske now in the near corner. Shot up, no good. Eden Wolfgram couldn't find the bottom of the net on that one. Still 4-2 your score on the SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Yankton 1 for 4 from the field. Huron 1 for 1, but a couple turnovers, 2 steals for the Gazelles so far. Pass goes into the right corner. for the Tigers. Now dribbling out to the top of the key with the left hand. This is Davis spinning. No, that's Hines. Check that. She tries to kick it out. Whistle's going to blow. A foul called against Yankton. Foul on the floor. We'll see who it's on. It's on Kelson Wells, who recently checked into the game. Her first personal foul, first team foul. Into the game here for Huron is Haley Rogers. 4-2 your score. Yankton up 2 with just under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Inbound knocked away and secured by Jordan Kudera. She's bringing it up down the right flank. 4:41 and counting to go in the first quarter. Kudera's going to go coast to coast. Kiss it off the window and in. Kudera up to 4 points in this one. And Yankton, their lead up to 4 as well. 6-2 your score here from Huron Arena. Whistle's going to blow. A travel called against Gergen. And a timeout going to be taken on the floor. 30-second timeout, we'll take it with them. It's courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Yankton leads 6-2 here in the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds here on KYNT, KYN TV.
Right now, Moody Motors has 4 2024 Ford Edges on the lot, SEL and titanium packages. Also just in is a 2022 Ford Expedition with only 38,000 miles on it, and a 2021 Chevy Traverse all-wheel drive. On our new F-150s, we have 0.9% financing or $6,000 in rebates off. New or used, you will save money on your next vehicle purchase right here at Moody Motors in Nyborough. You're in the mood for Moody.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. 4:30 to go in quarter number 1. Yankton leads Huron 6-2 here in Huron Arena. Still early doors. A lot of basketball yet to be played. Jocelyn Elwood to inbound from her own baseline. Goes out top of the key to Eden Wolfgram to start the offense. Wolfgram dribble handoff to September Rao on the left wing. Gets a screen from Elwood near the top of the key. Back to Elwood on the wing. Elwood works off a screen from Kelson Wells. Goes right corner. Jordan Kudera driving inside with the left hand. Kicks it out left wing. Wolfgram drives inside. Back out to the right wing. Good passing from Yankton. Three-pointer up. No good. No, it is good. It dropped through the net there after a high bounce for September Rao. Had just the right amount of backspin on it to get it sit above the rim. I thought that one was going to rim out. Hilton Hines bring it down the floor. Goes right wing to Gergen. She'll take a deep three. Quick answer for Gergen and the Tigers. Jency Gergen on the board. 9-5 your score. Now under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here's Eden Wolfgram dribbling out near the top of the key. Kicks it left wing to September Rao. Rao close to the half-court line, and then she has the three-point line. Goes right wing. Wolfgram shot off the screen. No good. Rebound by Hilton Hines. Hines held in check by her standards so far. Only 2 points. That is likely to change as she'll take the mid-range 2. No good off the side iron. Offensive rebound, though, for Huron, and a whistle's going to blow. Foul called down low. I think they're going to get Kelson Wells. It'd be her second, team second in this first quarter. They do get Wells. Most likely, it's the second on Wells. I was going to say most likely might see her check out of the game, but she's going to stay on the floor. It's Wells, Wolfgram, Kudera, Elwood, and Rao on the floor for Yankton. Inbound goes way out to the top of the key. With it now is Schley. Schley's pass to Hines, almost stolen away, and now it's a loose ball. Wolfgram up with it, nobody back on defense. Wolfgram can't get the transition bucket to fall. Offensive rebound, Jordan Kudera, and she's fouled down low. I think they're going to get Haley Rogers on that foul call. And it is number 5, Rogers with her first. First personal foul, second team foul on the Tigers. Chloe Carr has the other. Kelson Wells will check out. Nora Kraske will check in. And it will be Carr checking out here. In her place is number 20, Allie Davis. Just over 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Inbound goes to Jordan Kudera. Right wing, deep three for September Rao. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound by Hines. 9-5, still your score. Yankton up 4. Here's Davis, goes left wing to Rogers. Rogers covered by Kudera, dribbling with the right hand. And foul called. They're going to get Jordan Kudera on the foul. First on Kudera, but third team foul here in the first quarter. Substitutions being made. Fresh new faces for Huron. Checking back on the game, Abby Harrington and Addie Knight. Checking out will be Haley Rogers and Jency Gergen. Inbound here goes to Huron for Knight. Top of the key. Left wing now, her pass goes to Harrington. Pass down low, trying to go with it. Foul's going to be called. Blake Savvy beside himself that a travel is not the call on the floor. With 2:46 to go in the first quarter, they're going to get the foul on Nora Kraske, her first, team's fourth. Any more fouls for Yankton, the Tigers will be shooting free throws here in the first quarter. Inbound here for Huron, goes to Hilton Hines, left wing three, side iron, no good. Offensive rebound, though, belongs to the Tigers. Ball works its way back out to Hines at the top of the key. She'll drive inside. She's double teamed, but still splits the gap and gets the shot to fall. Hilton Hines up to 4 points. Lead cut down to 2, 9-7, Yankton leads. Long outlet pass goes to September Rao. Backdoor, Jordan Kudera cutting baseline. She is fouled on the shot attempt. 2:26 to go in the first quarter of play. Kudera is going to go to the line for 2. They're going to get Jayla Schley on the foul. Her first personal, third team foul. Schley, Carr, and Rogers all have 1 foul for Huron. For Yankton, 2 fouls for Kelson Wells and 1 each for Kudera and Kraske. First shot up, no good for Jordan Kudera. Remains a 9-7 ball game. Yankton leads by 2 here in the first quarter. Just under 2.5 to play. Kudera with her second opportunity here at the line. Second shot up, no good as well. Rebound Huron as we're back to live action. Couple players hit the hardwood, but no whistle blows. Here's Hilton Hines. Long outlet pass goes to Davis on the left wing. Davis starts to drive inside. Pass across the lane, down low. Here's Schley trying to fight for positioning. No good. Gets her own offensive rebound. Out to Hines. Deep three for her. Side iron, no good. Offensive rebound Huron. Third opportunity here for the Tigers. Pass goes down low. Step through, shot up, no good, but a foul is called. Going to the line to shoot 2 here will be Abby Harrington. That's the 5th team foul here in the first quarter, and I think they're going to get September Rao, her first personal. Going to the line to shoot 2 here is Abby Harrington. No points for her tonight. Yankton leads 9-7, but Harrington can tie it up here. First shot up for Harrington, and good. 1 for 1 on this trip for Harrington. With a second time, the third opportunity for free throws tonight between the two teams. Jordan Kudera is 2 for 4 for Yankton. 2 for 2 on that one for Harrington. Makes it 9-9, and a whistle's going to blow for a timeout here. Head coach Blake Savvy, the Yankton Gazelles, wants to talk to his team. We'll take the break with them. Just a 30-second timeout, courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. All tied up at 9 on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds from Huron Arena.
At Boston Shoes to Boots, we know the importance of good shoes to keep you performing at your best. Whether you're an athlete, a busy parent running to and from your kids' sports practices, or an exercise or comfort enthusiast, come get fitted in the perfect pair of athletic shoes from Brooks, Hoka, or New Balance. Exceptional quality and technology, the right shoe depends on you. So stop in and see us at Boston Shoes to Boots, located in downtown Yankton on Cedar Street.
Welcome back here on KYNT, KYN-TV. A minute 58 to go. We're tied up at 9 in the first quarter of play. September Rao to inbound from the baseline for Yankton. Inbound goes to Eden Wolfgram to start things off. Wolfgram to Kudera. Kudera gets the pass across the half-court line. Kraske 2-on-1. Brenna Elwood just checked into the game. She's out there with her. Kudera gets the pass, top of the key, drives inside. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound for the Tigers. Tigers winning the rebounding battle right now. 10 total rebounds to just 1 for Yankton. Whistle on the floor, foul called. And they're going to get Eden Wolfgram on the foul. Her first. Huron already in the bonus, and there's Hilton Hines at the line, a very good free throw shooter. Coach Savvy in the pregame said that Hilton can get to the line at an impressive clip. Been games this season where she shot 10, 11, 12, even up to 14 free throws, but misses the first one there. Keeps it a 9-9 ball game with just over a minute 30 to play. Jordan Kudera will check out of the game. Jocelyn Elwood will check in. So it's Jocelyn and Brenna Elwood on the floor. Nora Kraske, September Rao. It's the second shot up and good. Puts Huron in the lead for the first time tonight for Hilton Hines. Brenna Elwood, long outlet pass goes to Jocelyn Elwood. She kicks to the right wing. Ball finds its way back to Brenna, now top of the key, Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram, crossover dribble, step back near the three-point line, rattles around but finds a home in the bottom of the net. 2 for Wolfgram, her first points of the night. Yankton retakes the lead, 11-10. on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Here, dribbling out on the left wing is Addie Knight. Knight goes to Davis near the top of the key. Davis spins near the right block. Back out to Knight at the free throw line. She spins into the paint. Scoop layup, no good, but a foul called on Jocelyn Elwood is going to send Knight to the line. Elwood with a foul now. This is a list of players who have fouls in the first quarter for Yankton. Jocelyn Elwood, Eden Wolfgram, Nora Kraske, Jordan Kudera, and September Rao all have a foul. Kelson Wells has 2. First shot up, no good for the Tigers. That is Addie Knight at the line, so the best she can do is tie the game here on this trip. Second shot from Knight. That one rattles home. So 1 for 2 on that trip for Addie Knight, her first point of the night. And it ties us up at 11 apiece. 11-11 on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Gazelles to inbound here. It's Rao to inbound. Brenna and Jocelyn Elwood on the floor, along with Eden Wolfgram and Nora Kraske rounding out the 5 for Yankton. Inbound goes to Wolfgram, beats the initial double team, and now a 3-on-2 breakaway for Yankton. Pass to the left corner to Nora Kraske, through her hands and out of play. Possession back to the Tigers. We talked about rebounding earlier on. It's still 10-1 in favor of Huron. A tough turnover there for Yankton as well. Davis with the ball in her own half court. Now takes it up top to Hilton Hines. Drives inside, spins near the left elbow, kicks it out right wing. Davis, a whistle blows. They call a lane violation, maybe? No official call over the PA, but possession goes to Yankton. And a foul going to be called against Huron with right around 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. They're going to get Allie Davis. First personal foul on Davis, 4th team foul on the Tigers. So if they foul again in the last 30 seconds, it'd send Yankton to the line. 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 11 each. Inbound goes to Eden Wolfgram. About a 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wolfgram splits the gap on the defenders. Now driving all the way to the hoop. Sidestep, layup, up and good for Wolfgram. Yankton leads 13-11. Wolfgram up to 4, tied for a team high with Jordan Kudera. Shot clock is off. Huron can hold for the final shot of the quarter, but they'll take a left wing 3, and Gergen gets it to fall. Jency Gergen up to 6 points tonight. Yankton breaking the other way, under 10 seconds. Wolfgram stops, pops in the mid-range, gets it to fall. Lead going back and forth between these two teams, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. 15-14 your score after that Eden Wolfgram bucket there late. It was an exciting first quarter of play. We'll see what the second quarter has in store in 1 minute here on KYNT and KYN TV. That first quarter of play, courtesy of the UPS Store and First Dakota National Bank. We're back in 60 seconds with your second quarter here on KYNT, KYN TV. Yankton leads 15-14.
Looking for your next unforgettable vacation? Enter Yankton Thrive's Great Yankton Adventure Giveaway. You could win a free vacation packed with overnight stays, local dining, and even a guided fishing experience on the beautiful Missouri River. A total value of over $3,000. It's easy to enter and totally free. Head to our website, visit yanktonsd.com, and follow the giveaway link. Don't miss your chance to experience the best of Yankton. Explore more, adventure often, visit Yankton.
Car troubles never happen at a convenient time. Whether you find yourself with a flat tire, dead battery, breakdown, or in an accident, call Gary's Towing. They've been helping drivers in the Yankton area for over 50 years with light, medium, and heavy towing. Family owned and operated Gary's Towing is the name you can count on, day or night. Call Gary, Mike, or Mason at 605-665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Back to live action here on KYNC and KYN TV. Yankton and Huron in a close game after the first quarter of play. Your second quarter, courtesy of Yankton Medical Clinic and FNBO. 15-14, your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Hilton Hines trying to change that one, and she'll get a chance to do it from the free throw line. 7:41 to go in this second quarter of play. Hilton Hines to the line to shoot 2. Second personal foul on September Rao. First team foul of the second quarter for the Gazelles, and it comes with just 19 seconds off the clock. Hines, first shot up, first shot good for her. Hines coming into today, averaged 27 points a night over her last 3 games. Well, she's now up to 6 here. Second shot for Hines. Rattles around, no good, but rebound Huron. The Tigers with a second opportunity. Kicks it out to the left wing. Thought about it from 3, now drives inside. Hines with a push shot. She'll get 2 there, and that'll put Huron on top, 17-15. Hilton Hines up to 8. Here on the right wing is Jordan Kudera, goes left wing to Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram fakes the shot, goes into the corner. Nora Kraske for 3, from the corner, no good. Whistle's gonna blow, an off-ball foul is gonna be the call. I believe they're gonna get Hilton Hines on this one, got tangled up with Jordan Kudera. It will be against Hines. First on Hines, first team foul of the second quarter. Back live here on KYNT and KYNTV. It's Eden Wolfgram dribbling out to the top of the key now. Now left wing, gives it to Jordan Kudera. Thought about handing it right back to her, but Kudera pivots, goes to left corner to Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram works off a screen from Jocelyn Elwood, drives the paint. She's triple teamed. A jump ball is the call down in the painted area. 6:52 to go here in the first half of play. Yankton trails by 2, 17-15 your score. Elwood inbounds to the left corner. That's Nora Kraske. She'll go to September Rao. Rao working near the three-point line, wing-to-wing pass. Kudera is open for 3 and gets it to fall. Jordan Kudera puts Yankton back on top. Kudera up to a team-high 7 points in this one. First bucket of the second quarter for the Gazelles. 18-17 your score. Hines, a long outlet pass, goes off the feet of the intended target, Chloe Carr. Jocelyn Elwood steals it away. She goes to Eden Wolfgram, working off the right wing. Covered closely. Double team. Now out to Rao. Extra pass. Kudera, left corner. 3, too much on that one. Scramble for the ball, but it is recovered by Huron. That's Jayla Schley on the rebound there. Hilton Hines bringing it across half court here, at least trying to bring it across half court, covered by Jordan Kudera. She outlets to Knight. Now a mid-range 2. Schley can't get it to fall. Rebound September Rao, and a foul called. I think they're going to Huron and over the back, excuse me. I believe they're going to call that on number 23, Abby Harrington. First personal foul on Harrington, second team foul. Jency Gergen checking in for Huron, as will Haley Rogers and Allie Davis. Checking in for Yankton for the first time tonight. We see Sabrina Kraske replacing September Rao. 18-17 your score. Yankton up by 1. Eden Wolfgram with a chance to increase that lead here as she crosses the timing line. Works into the front court, goes right wing to Nora Kraske. They swing it back around, finds its way to Sabrina. Now right wing. Wolfgram again. Crossover to the right corner. Kudera fakes the shot, drives inside, kicks it out for the mid-range 2. No, extra pass, left corner 3. Sabrina Kraske, no good. Rebound defensively for Haley Rogers. 18-17 your score here in the second quarter, just over 5.5 minutes to play. Hines starts to drive inside, puts up the shot, back iron, no good. Off-ball foul there is the call. Nora Kraske got knocked to the hardwood, and they're going to get number 42, Jayla Schley, on the foul. Third team foul here in the second quarter, second personal foul on Schley. A lot of fouls on both teams early on in this one. 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. Kraske will inbound here to Wolfgram to start things off. Huron backing off on a full court press. We saw them try to implement earlier on. Yankton leads by 1 on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard, 18-17. Works to the top of the key. Nora Kraske to the free throw line. Sabrina Kraske out right corner. It's Brenna Elwood. Drives in with the left hand. Kicks it out to Nora. Now left wing. Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram picks up her dribble. Goes to Sabrina Kraske in the corner. She'll drive inside. Double team. Bounce pass to her sister Nora. Drives baseline, out to Eden, left wing. Here's Wolfgram. Steps inside, steps back, three-pointer up and good for Eden Wolfgram. Started to drive, but turned it into a step-back 3. Wolfgram's up to 9 as Yankton leads by 4, 21-17. Under 5 minutes to play now in the first half. Bounce pass goes top of the key to Hilton Hines. Hines, right wing, here's Rogers. Rogers goes top of the key to Gergen. Working the ball around the horn. Left wing finds its way to Hines. She's picked up by Jocelyn Elwood. Trying to drive inside. Kicks it up to Gergen on the right wing. Gergen had a pair of three-pointers in the first quarter. Doesn't take one there. Hilton Hines resetting the offense, but she's only got 10 seconds to operate. Shot clock winding down to 5 seconds now. Hines passes to a cutting Allie Davis. Gets it up and in. Davis smart on the slip there. She's on the board for the first time tonight. Yankton now leads by 2. Left corner 3 can increase that lead. Rebound Davis. Outlets to Rogers. Rogers down court to Hilton Hines. Hines going to work on Sabrina Kraske. Pass down low, shot up for Carr, up and good. Chloe Carr on the board, and we are all tied up at 21 apiece here on KYNT and KYNTV. Just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Wolf Graham will cross the timing line. A pair of Gazelles waiting to check in. Kelson Wells and Jordan Kudera. Sabrina Kraske at the free throw line. Goes right wing. Wolf Graham, short corner, mid-range 2, up, no good for Jocelyn Elwood. Rebound by Huron. 3.5 to play now in the first half. Here's Davis, and she stutter-stepped a little bit. Turnover on the Tigers. 3:28 to go here in the second quarter. Sabrina and Nora Kraske both checking out. Brenna Elwood will inbound here. Wells and Kudera check in. It's Brenna Elwood, Jocelyn Elwood, Eden Wolfgram, Jordan Kudera, and Kelson Wells, the 5 on the floor for Yankton. Pass goes right wing. Brenna Elwood looking for options. Long pass goes cross court, left wing. Wolfgram thought about an entry pass down low to Kelson Wells, kicks it out to the right wing. Elwood to Kudera, drives inside, out to Wolfgram in the left corner. 17 on the shot clock as she drives baseline, kicks it out right wing. 3 ball up for Brenna Elwood, side iron, no good. Rebound by Gergen. 3 minutes to play now here in the second quarter. Tigers find Rogers on the right wing, open for 3, no good. Rebound by Kelson Wells. Yankton needs a little more rebounding here. They're getting out-rebounded right now 16-4 in this first half. Whistle blows down on the floor with 2:44 to go in the second quarter. Hilton Hines called for the foul. Second personal, 4th team foul in this second quarter. So every foul from here on out will put Yankton at the line with 2:44 to play in the second. Inbound here goes to Jocelyn Elwood on the right wing. Elwood to Kudera, and a travel is going to be called on Jordan Kudera. Turnover for Yankton. Inbound for Huron. Goes to Harrington. Harrington gives it up to Allie Davis. It's Harrington, Davis, Hines on the floor along with Carr and Rogers. Hines gets the pass, drives to the free throw line, kicks it out to Rogers. Thought about the right wing 3, sidestep, thought about it again. Will go out top to Hines, now left wing to Davis. Davis bodied up by Eden Wolfgram. Davis spins into the paint, shot up, no good, but a whistle blows, a foul called. And Davis in the act of shooting, she'll go to the line to shoot 2. First shot up for Davis and good at the line. That retakes the lead for Huron, 22-21 on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Davis up to 3 points in the night. Hilton Hines will check out for, I believe, the first time tonight. She's replaced on the floor by Addie Knight. Davis with the second shot up, second shot good. 2 for 2 at the line there, makes a 2-point lead for Huron. We're back to live action. Eden Wolfgram working off the inbound here. 2:14 and counting to go in the second quarter. Wolfgram dribbling at the top of the key, fakes the shot, passes the free throw line to Jocelyn Elwood. She goes out to Brenna Elwood, working from the short corner. Now right wing. Wells thought about the 3, dribbles inside, back out to Elwood. Elwood to Elwood. That's Brenna to Jocelyn. Now left wing. Eden Wolfgram, 3-pointer, no good. Kudera went up for the rebound, couldn't secure it. She's able to steal it back from Carr, but a whistle's going to blow. It's a player going down for Huron. That was Haley Rogers. Hines with a quick water break. She's back on the floor. Possession with the Tigers. Minute 53 to go here in the fourth quarter, or in the second quarter of play. We did not time skip to the fourth quarter here on KYNT and KYNTV. Brenna Elwood checks out. September Rao checking in. She joins Kudera, Wolfgram, Jocelyn Elwood, and Kelson Wells. Inbound for Huron. Full court pressure being implemented by Yankton, Jordan Kudera, and now a double team with Eden Wolfgram as well. Pass stolen away by Kelson Wells. If she can save it, she does to Eden Wolfgram. Whistle's gonna blow. 10 seconds, that was the rule. Okay, 10 seconds before either team could gain possession. 10 seconds to run off the shot clock. Huron hadn't crossed the timing line. So Yankton had not gained possession yet. They have it now on the turnover, but that's the reason for the whistle there with a minute 40 to go. Inbound, Kudera, now right wing, Wolfgram. Wolfgram dribbling with the left hand near the free throw line, goes out top of the key, Jocelyn Elwood. Bounce pass to the right corner, Kelson Wells steps inside for the mid-range 2. That shot might have been blocked from behind. Offensive rebound, Jordan Kudera, and then she is fouled and goes down to the She should go to the line to shoot 2 here as Yankton is in the bonus. Foul goes on Addie Knight, her first. Now a plethora of players for Huron with fouls. Haley Rogers, Addie Knight, Allie Davis all have 1, as does Abby Harrington and Chloe Carr, 2 each for Jayla Schley and Hilton Hines. Cooter at the line to shoot 2. Just under 90 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Yankton trails by 2. It's 23-21. Cooter went 2 for 2 in her first trip, 0 for 2 in her second trip. Makes the first one here. Up to 8 points on the night now for Jordan Cooter. Only trails Eden Wolfgram in team scoring. Wolfgram's got 9. Cooter's got 8. Hines the leader for Huron with 8 as well. Second shot for Cooter. Rolls around, no good. So splits the difference of her first 2 trips to the line. 2 for 2, then 0 for 2, then 1 for 2. She's at 50% on the evening. And Yankton trails by 1. 23-22 your score. Pass down low, knocked away, out of play. Last touch by Huron. Miscommunication there for the Tigers. Gergen got a hand on it. And I believe that was Carr that didn't go after it as it was going out of bounds. Hilton Hines going to check out for a breather. About 1:18 to go in the second quarter of play. Inbound goes to Eden Wolfgram. 23-22. Yankton trails by 1 here inside Huron Arena. Wolfgram crosses the timing line into the front court. Goes right wing. Kraske works his way back around the horn. Left wing to Rao. Wing to wing pass. Finds Wolfgram. Wolfgram gets past the initial defender. She'll take the mid-range 2. Rolls around, no good. Rebound by Gergen. Gergen loses the ball. Wolfgram picks it up. Steal and the bucket for Eden Wolfgram. First one to double figures tonight is Wolfgram. She's got 11 of Yankton's 24, and the Gazelles on top by 1. 24-23. Try to change that at the other end. Whistle's going to blow. Offensive foul. It's a charge against Huron. There you get Abby Harrington with her second foul. Hilton Hines going to check back in. She replaces Haley Rogers. Yankton up by 1 here, 24-23. Now 40 seconds to play in the second quarter. Right wing, Kraske now top of the key. Wolfgram out left side to Rao. Back wing to wing pass. Here on the right wing is Wolfgram. Dribbling inside. She's picked up heavily. Goes right corner. Now out to Rao. Deep 3 from Rao, but that is her range. September Rao puts Yankton up 4 with a deep 3. She's up to 6 points. Yankton leads 27-23. Trying to answer in a hurry at the other end. Carr down low. Goes to Davis. No good. Battle for the rebound secured by Nora Kraske. She goes to Kelson Wells, and they outlet to Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram dribbling near the top of the key. She'll take a deep 3 with 5 seconds on the game clock. No good. Rebound saved by Kudera, but the clock is going to expire before the ball goes out of play. Scramble there to end the half, but 27-23 your score. Yankton on top of Huron. That second quarter of play, courtesy of Yankton Medical Clinic and FNBO. When we return, we'll have your halftime report courtesy of Avera here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton leads 27-23. Back in 3 minutes from Huron Arena.
When disaster strikes, whether it's water damage, mold growth, or fire cleanup, call the team you can trust, Floor Tech Cleaning and Restoration. With 24/7 emergency service, they respond fast to protect your home or business and then restore it the right way with honesty, integrity, and top-notch service. Their crews proudly serve southeast South Dakota and northeast Nebraska, including Yankton, Mitchell, Norfolk, and Sioux Falls. With disaster cleanup or carpet and duct cleaning too. If your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech. Visit floortechrestoration.com.
Imagine paid vacation, sick leave, holidays, and full medical coverage the moment you start a new job. Plus quarterly profit sharing, 5% 401k match, and a company-paid retirement plan. Your first day on the job. With Parker of Yankton, you don't have to imagine, because all these benefits begin day 1. We are hiring assemblers, material handlers, and line operation techs for both shifts. Don't mind working nights? Enjoy a pay differential of $235. If you're looking to upgrade your career and have day 1 benefits, apply today at parker.com.
Parker, engineering your success.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Feeling like your energy's taken a time out? Do you suffer from poor sleep, joint pain, irritability, hot flashes, or brain fog? It's time for your comeback. At Glow Aesthetics Med Spa, our Bio-T hormone replacement therapy can help restore energy, balance, and vitality so you can feel your best anywhere life takes you. It starts with a simple consultation and lab work. Then we customize your treatment to fit you. Don't sit on the sideline of life. Feel your best. Book your consultation today at theglowsd.com. That's theglowsd.com.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Welcome back here on your halftime show, courtesy of Avera. Visit avera.org today. Yankton leads Huron at the break, 27-23 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Starting things off with your halftime stat recap, courtesy of Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Eden Wolfgram leads the game in scoring, but also leads the Gazelles with 11 points. 8 from Jordan Kudera, 6 from September Rao. 2 points from Nora Kraske to round out the scoring in that first half of play for Yankton. As for the Tigers, Hilton Hines leads with 8 points. 6 points from Jinsey Gergen. 4 points from Allie Davis. 2 points each from Abby Harrington and Chloe Carr, and then 1 from Addison Knight. That is your scoring breakdown here on KYNT and KYN-TV. The rebounding totals in favor of Huron by quite a bit. 18 rebounds for the Tigers, including 5 offensive, only 6 rebounds for the Gazelles. Yankton shooting 10 for 27 from the field, 4 of 15 from 3. The Tigers 7 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. 16 combined free throws in that first half. Yankton went 3 for 6. Huron went 7 for 10. Take a look now at your out-of-town scoreboard, courtesy of Top Notch Window Cleaners. For window cleaning of commercial or residential at Top Notch Window Cleaning, brighten your days. We'll start here in Class AA for the evening. Rapid City Central leads Spearfish at the half, 18-12. T Areas up on Roosevelt at the half, 31-18. Sioux Falls, Washington over Aberdeen Central right now at the halftime break, 28-17. No score update yet from Douglas against Lead Deadwood or Sturgis Brown against St. Thomas More. Area games in South Dakota, we have a couple final scores. Bonham falls to Andy Central Dakota Christian in a close one, 26-23. Scotland Menno loses to Wagner, 66-16. Del Rapids gets the win over Vermilion, 60-51, and then our game here, close at the half, 27-23, only a 4-point difference. Looking across the Missouri River to the great state of Nebraska, we got some Northeast Nebraska teams in our listening area. Bloomfield defeats Stanton 62-32. Pierce gets the win over Crofton in overtime, 59-56. Cedar Catholic defeats Plainview 53-45. And at the last scoreboard update, White Knot leads Ponca 30-29. That's your out-of-town scoreboard, courtesy of Top Notch Window Cleaners. We're going to go back to break for 3 minutes. Come back with your second half of action here in just a couple moments. This is Yankton Gazelles basketball, KYNT, KYN-TV. Yankton leads 27-23 at the break. We're back in 3 minutes.
At Vision Care Associates, we're always improving our technology for the health of your eyes. With Optimap dilation-free exams, you get a comprehensive view of your retina without the need for dilation eye drops. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it keeps your day interruption-free. Optimap captures a detailed image of your eye, helping to detect any problems. No blurriness, no discomfort, just clear, precise results. Book your Optimap exam now.
Vision Care Associates, where the health
Save time and shop online at Hy-Vee. Enjoy the same low prices and great deals online as in store. It's fast and easy. Just shop groceries from our app or online. Choose a pickup or delivery time that fits your schedule. And done. Plus, you can create and save grocery lists, browse weekly deals and coupons, and earn fuel savers. Whatever you need, wherever you are, just one click away. Save time and shop online today at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Getting your business noticed starts with the right print. The other day, a customer came into the UPS store Yankton to pick up blueprints we printed for him. While we finished his order, he mentioned needing business cards. At the UPS store, we handle all your printing needs. Stop in and ask about our current print specials. And that customer? We had his new business cards ready the very next business day. Come explore our small business solutions at the UPS store in Yankton.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Clearer vision starts closer to home. Yankton Medical Clinic is excited to welcome the new YMC Eye Care Clinic. Dr. Kindle and Dr. Rockney offer routine eye exams, prescriptions for glasses and contacts, and emergency care for sudden eye injuries. No more long drives to larger cities for advanced eye care. Dr. Trevor Kindle is the only local comprehensive ophthalmologist and cataract surgeon right here in Yankton. Located on the 3rd floor of the Avera Pavilion, call 605-655-1830 to schedule. Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Welcome back here on KYNC and KYN-TV. We're getting ready for your second half of action here from Huron Arena. That second quarter of play, once again, was brought to you by the Yankton Medical Clinic and FNBO. Your third quarter of action will be courtesy of Farmers Union Insurance and First Chiropractic Centers. At the break, Yankton leads Huron 27-23. 8 minutes back on the board. 16 down, 16 to go to decide a winner, and only 4 points separate the Gazelles and the Tigers. Yankton looking for their third win of the season. They came into today with a 2-7 overall record. Huron, through 11 games, is 5-6. So an important game for both these teams, near each other in Class AA as well. Yankton 15th, Huron in 11th. The horn sounds to start the second half of play. Both teams ready to retake the floor. They'll switch sides as well. Yankton will move right to left as you see it and hear it here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Black jerseys once again for the Gazelles, white jerseys for the Huron Tigers. They will move left to right. Inbound goes to Eden Wolfgram. We are underway for your third quarter of play. Wolfgram leads the scoring on the night. 11 points is a game high. Wolfgram dribbles out to the left wing, goes left corner. Jordan Kudera. She's double teamed. Bounce pass back to Wolfgram. A lot of fouls on both teams in that first half. Got to play some clean basketball here in the second. Nora Kraske in the right corner. Goes out top. September Rao. Hop step into the lane. Off the window and in. She'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. September Rao tough on the drive there. Chance to bring her scoring total up to 9 as Yankton now leads 29-23. No, check that. It was a... I didn't see that. It was a travel call, and I saw a cheer from the Yankton bench and thought that was what the call was. But what a change of events. It's actually 2 points at the other end now for Chloe Carr. She's up to 4 on the night. 27-25 your score here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Got me scrambling up in the booth. Shot taken from the left wing, no good. Rebound by Carr for Huron. Hilton Hines will bring the ball down floor. Outlet pass goes left wing to Harrington. She's double teamed, poked away, but gets it back. Harrington, cross court pass, right wing. It's Hilton Hines driving into the key. Steps through, puts up the shot. Whistle's going to blow. Travel is the call. I caught it that time here on KYNT. September Rao going to check out. Looks like Kelson Wells to check in. Nora Kraske, Kelson Wells, Jocelyn Elwood, Jordan Kudera, and Eden Wolfgram, the 5 on the floor for Yankton. Under 6:50 to play now in the third quarter. Yankton leads by 2. It's 27-25. Kudera splits the gap, tries to kick right corner. Pass stolen away. That's Allie Davis. Davis pulls the reins, goes left wing to Hines, driving inside. Shot up from the left block, no good. Offensive rebound, Carr, no good. Third opportunity, no good. Fourth opportunity, this time Carr gets it to fall. That's the type of thing that drives coaches crazy. There was no real effort from the Gazelles to step in front of Carr there. And Carr ties the game. Amount of offensive rebounds on that possession sounds like LeBron when he went to Miami. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 opportunities for Chloe Carr. Eden Wolfgram drives into the key. Shot up, no good. She is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. September Rao waits to check in at the scorer's table. They're going to get number 23, Abby Harrington, her first team foul this third quarter. Wolfgram at the line to shoot 2. Yankton as a team went 3 for 6 in that first half. All of those free throws belong to Jordan Kudera. This is Eden Wolfgram's first trip to the line tonight. 7 for 10 at the line for Huron. First shot up, no good for Wolfgram. Just over 6 minutes to play. Kelson Wells checks out. So does Abby Harrington. In their place, September Rao for Yankton. And Jency Gergen for Huron. Wolfgram trying to go 1 for 2 from the line here. Second shot up, back iron, no good. Rebound for Huron. 0 for 2 on that trip for Eden Wolfgram. Maintains a tied ball game. Here's a pass to the right wing. Now down low from Knight to Carr. Travel called. 5:54 to go here in quarter number 3 as well. 27-27, another turnover. Inbound from Elwood goes to Wolfgram. Eden Wolfgram, number 10, drives inside, almost loses it, but kicks it to a short corner 2 from Jocelyn Elwood. No good. Rebound by Huron, but Wolfgram jumps the passing lane, steals it away, waiting for some Gazelles to come down with her. She decides to go herself, doesn't get it, gets her on board. No good. Third opportunity will not happen for the Gazelles. That one out of play. Last touch, Yankton. 27-27, scoreline remains. Substitution here, checking out is Addie Knight, checking in is Jayla Schley. Schley on the night so far, 2 fouls. Something to keep an eye on here in the second half as a foul is going to be called. Whistle against September Rao, bodying up Hilton Hines. First team foul of the third quarter for Yankton. Third personal foul for September Rao. 2:27 to go in the third quarter. Inbound goes to Hilton Hines. 27-27, still your score on the SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Just over 5 minutes to play in the third. 4 points in the second half. They all belong to Chloe Carr and the Huron Tigers. Here's Gergen with it on the right wing. Dribbles to the top of the key. Forced to pick up her dribble by Jordan Kudera. She'll go right wing to Davis. Davis looking for options. Tries to drive inside on September Rao. Davis blocked by Rao. Rebound by Jocelyn Elwood. Elwood starting to push the tempo a bit in transition. Cuts past 2 defenders, now kicks it out left corner. 3 ball, Nora Kraske, side iron, no good. Rebound by Huron. That rebound belongs to Jayla Schley. Here's Hilton Hines in transition, drives inside. Shot up from the painted area, no good. Offensive rebound, second opportunity for Schley. Yankton trails again in this game, 29-27. Schley with the first points in the second half that don't belong to Chloe Carr. Timeout going to be taken on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back in 1 minute. Yankton trails here on 29-27 in the third quarter. We're back in 60 seconds.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank, FNBO. Independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com. Member FDIC.
FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
Yankton Gazelles basketball tonight, courtesy of Sherco, a proud supporter of Yankton sports. We need to be sure. Make it Sherco. Also thanks to Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer. They got a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. That's Stockman's Motorsports in Yankton. Wolfgram drives inside the three-point line, kicks it out left corner. 3-ball, Jordan Cooter rattles around, no good. Rebound by Hilton Hines. Hines outlets to Davis. Huron in transition. They lead 29-27, trying to increase that advantage here. Davis double team near the right block. Diving effort from Nora Kraske, can't get the ball. Gergen with it now for Huron. Now right wing, Hines. Defense resetting, offense resetting as well. Long cross-court pass goes left corner. Davis drives inside, puts up the shot, gets it to fall. A pair of points for Allie Davis. Puts Huron up 4, 31-27. Davis up to 6. Foul called on the Yankton end. They're going to get number 22, that's Hilton Hines. And Hines, her third foul in this one. Second team foul. That's going to send Eden Wolfgram to the line to shoot 2. 3:43 to go in the third quarter. Yankton trails by 4. Wolfgram can cut it in half right here. First shot up, first shot good for Eden Wolfgram. She's got 12 now on the night. That is Yankton's first point of the second half. Comes 4 minutes and 17 seconds into the second half of play. Second shot up, just as good as the first for Wolfgram. She's got 13 now. Lead cut down to 2. Huron working off the inbound here. They go to Allie Davis. Davis picked up full court by Jordan Cooter. Wolfgram double teaming Davis, trying to trap, and a timeout going to be taken by Huron. We'll take it with them. It's courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be wiser, go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. 31-29 your score. Tigers lead the Gazelles by 2. We're back in 30 seconds here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Coming out of the timeout, Yankton Gazelles basketball today brought to you in part by the Fox Stop. For your daily convenience and fuel needs, make a stop at the Fox Stop. They serve breakfast and lunch daily, including personal-sized Godfather's pizzas. They're at 1316 West 30th Street in Yankton. Hilton Hines gets the ball off the inbound as we're back to live action under 3:30 to play in the third quarter. Hines drives inside, left-hand shot off the glass, no good. Rebound for a moment by Davis, but stolen away by Eden Wolfgram, and Wolfgram is fouled. Clock on stream accidentally reset to 8 minutes there. 3:19 remaining in the third quarter of play. 31-29 your score. That foul going against Haley Rogers, her second, as we're back to live action. Third team foul this third quarter. Here's Wolfgram on the right wing, kicks to the free throw line. Jocelyn Elwood out right corner, 3-ball, Nora Kraske tickles the twine. Yankton's back on top here in the third quarter, 32-31. Kraske up to 5 points, driving inside. Hines can't get the shot to fall. A charge is the call, though, against Hilton Hines. I thought it was going to be a defensive foul for a moment, but they get Hines, and that is 4 on Hilton Hines. Huron's leading scorer on the season, 27 points a night her last 3 games. She's got 4 fouls. She's got to play safe the rest of this one. couple substitutions for Huron. The 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Momentarily here, they got Harrington on the floor along with Davis, Carr, Gergen, and Knight. Here's September Rao on the right wing. Bounce pass to the left wing. Wolfgram drives inside. Shot from the key, no good. Rebound by Gergen. Under 2:40 to play. Knight breaks the press, goes right wing. Finds his way to Davis in the corner. She drives inside. Pass down low. Harrington puts the shot up and gets it to fall. Huron back on top, 33-32. Back and forth this third quarter goes. Wolfgram drives inside, bounce pass to the short corner. Elwood now back out top. Rao on the left wing, drives inside to the right block. Right corner, 3-ball, Eden. Wolfgram rattles around, no good. Rebound by Carr. Rao rips it away, but a jump ball is the call before she can gain full possession. Possession hero leans Huron. Kelson Wells will check in for the Gazelles. Jocelyn Elwood checks out in her place. So it's Wells, Nora Kraske, Eden Wolfgram, Jordan Cooter, and September Rao, the 5 on the floor for Yankton. Inbounding here is Davis for Huron. Her inbound goes to Harrington, and the inbound goes off of the referee, who's still in the realm of play. So Yankton able to steal the ball away. Eden Wolfgram on the left wing. Under 2 minutes to go. Wolfgram passes it out right wing. September Rao, she'll launch from the next area code, and that one's good from the parking lot. 35-33, stolen away. Kudera steals it and then gets fouled. What a turn of events here for Yankton. September Rao up to 9 points. Yankton leads by 2, and Jordan Kudera draws another foul. That one goes against Allie Davis. Her second, 5th team foul. That should send Yankton to the line. It will. Jordan Kudera at the line to shoot 2. If I was polished on my South Dakota geography, I would have said September Rao pulled up from Woonsocket. That's fairly close to Huron here, but wasn't as polished at the moment. 36-33, your new score as Kudera goes first shot up and good at the free throw line. Brenna Elwood checks in. September Rao checks out. Berkeley Olson going to check in for the first time tonight. She'll replace Nora Kraske. So it's Olson, Brenna Elwood on the floor, Jordan Kudera, Eden Wolfgram, and Kelson Wells. Second shot up, second shot good for Kudera. Olson's a busy athlete for Yankton. Had a doubleheader on Tuesday, has this game tonight, has a doubleheader tomorrow. ESD gymnastics meet on Saturday. I'm pretty sure their gymnastics duel against O'Gorman was earlier this week as well. So she had Wednesday off. Busy athlete for the Gazelles. Here at the top of the key now for Huron. Pass goes right wing to Carr, foul called. Kelson Wells was trying to jump that passing lane on the pass to Chloe Carr on the right wing. 1:26 to go in the third quarter, 37-33. Third personal foul on Kelson Wells. Only the second team foul here in the third quarter. Inbound for Huron, goes down low, shot up and good. That's Schley. 4 points all coming in this third quarter of play for Schley. 37-35, Yankton leads by 2. Here's Eden Wolfgram across the timing line. Wolfgram near the three-point line now, goes left wing to Brenna Elwood. Elwood, couple jab steps, tries to get past the defender, has her pocket picked from behind. Foul's gonna get called as Elwood was going after the ball. She actually got tangled up with Chloe Carr. That's gonna be Elwood on the foul call. Third team foul of the third quarter here. Huron does have 5 team fouls already, so every foul the Tigers commit will send Yankton to the line. Here's Gergen. She inbounded it and then got it back from Knight. Pass too tall, stolen away by Eden Wolfgram. Driving inside, no shot. Foul was on the floor, but Wolfgram will be shooting 2. So that foul is called against Addie Knight. Second personal foul on Knight. Wolfgram to the line to shoot 2. Went 2 for 2 earlier on in this quarter. We'll see what she has here. First shot up, first shot good. Increases the lead for Yankton, 38-35 with just under a minute to play in the third quarter. Wolfgram with the second opportunity. Shot up and shot good. 39-35, Yankton leads by 4. Huron to inbound, and the Gazelles breaking out the full court press again. They have the last couple possessions. Allie Davis goes to Gergen. pushing down the right flank, forced to pick up her dribble. She is double teamed and trapped. Pass does find its way to Davis, picked up by Elwood. Davis drives inside, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound, Kelson Wells. I think Berkeley Olsen got a hand on that shot. About a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock here as Eden Wolfgram breaks the press, goes left corner. Kudera is open for three, and that one falls. Jordan Kudera puts Yankton up 42-35. A big three-pointer there for the freshman. She's up to 12. Check that, they have her at 13. Pass down low, foul called, and tipped away. 16 seconds remain here in the third quarter of play. Elwood called for the foul. Her second. 5th team foul, so shot up at the free throw line, no good for Jayla Schley. Second shot up for Schley. No, that does fall. Took a high bounce. Schley goes 1 for 2 at the line. Yankton working with it with not a lot of time remaining. 10 seconds on the game clock for Eden Wolfgram to operate. Tries to get a screen from Berkeley Olsen, doesn't use it, drops her defender, takes the three-pointer, and gets it to fall. 45-36, shot up at the buzzer. Gergen does not hit. 45-36 your score. Eden Wolfgram with an impressive third quarter of play. She's up to 17 points for the Gazelles. We're going to come back with your fourth quarter in 1 minute here on KYNT and KYN TV. Yankton leads 45-36 at the break. Back in 60 seconds.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Call Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tykrow or visit them at Suite 101B Morgan Square in Yankton.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Gazelles basketball on KYNT and KYN TV, brought to you in part by Rogers Family Pharmacy, a tradition of trust at Rogers Family Pharmacy. They're located at the corner of 4th and Cedar under the big blue sign in Yankton. 8 minutes to decide a winner, and Yankton leads by 9, 45-36 your score. September Rao with the ball on the right wing. She's picked up by Knight, goes left corner, Wolfgram, double teamed, Harrington and Hines on her. Hilton Hines does have 4 fouls, got to be careful in this fourth quarter. Rao takes the three, no good. But she's fouled on the closeout by Abby Harrington, which is the 4th on Harrington, first team foul in this fourth quarter. They're going to say it was after the foul, or after the shot, excuse me. So September Rao not shooting 3 at the line. Coach Cody Kaufman down on the floor. Too hard of a box out is what he asked the referee. The referee nodded, but also behind him was September Rao nodding. Her agreement is she was the one fouled on the play. Immediately back to live action, another foul called. It's Addie Knight, her third, second team foul. 7:35 to go in this fourth quarter of play. Yankton leads 45-36. Inbound here goes to Eden Wolfgram to try to start the offense. Whistle blows, and a travel is the call. So Huron will get possession back. Inbound, and Hilton Hines hits the hardwood. Loose ball, Kudera going for it. And it's a foul call. Things are getting a little physical out there as Addie Knight, I think, is going to get called for this one. Kudera and Knight both going for it. Hines hit the hardwood at one point. Coach Kaufman's beside himself talking to one of the officials. There'll be an inbound here for Yankton. September Rao to inbound. 7:23 to go in the fourth quarter. No foul is actually the call, but out of bounds off of Huron, so it is Yankton possession. Inbound goes top of the key. Jordan Kudera drives inside, kicks it out left corner. September Rao for three. Gets that one to fall. September Rao up to 12 points in this one. Has the three-point shot working. She struggled a little bit from the field against O'Gorman earlier this week. She's found her rhythm today. 48-36 your score. Yankton on top by 12. Just over 7 to play in the fourth quarter. Whistle's gonna blow. Didn't see what it was. Something off ball, most likely. Jocelyn Elwood. Double foul. Addie Knight also called for the foul. So those wash out off the inbound. Another foul is called. And that'll send Knight to the line to shoot two. Quite a few fouls in the first minute of this fourth quarter. Shot up no good on the first shot from Knight. Hilton Hines currently leads the Tigers in scoring with 8 on the evening. Eden Wolfgram a game-high 17. She's followed by 13 from Jordan Kudera and 12 from September Rao. Second shot up and good for Knight. 48-37 your new score. Yankton operating quickly. They go to Eden Wolfgram to start the offense. Wolfgram working the left wing, dribble handoff to Jordan Kudera, dribbling with the right hand to the top of the key, back to the wing. She kicks it left corner. Here's Wolfgram, works off of Kudera's screen, picked up by Schley. She'll drive inside, loses her footing and loses the ball. Hilton Hines on the steal. Hines, outlet pass to Knight on the left wing. Knight wing-to-wing pass to Hines, now right corner. Here's Allie Davis, 6.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Yankton leads by 9, down low. Pass goes across the lane. Knight up with it off the window and in. Addie Knight with another point. Knight up to 4 points in this one. 3 in this fourth quarter. 48-39 your score. A timeout going to be taken on the floor. We'll take it with them. Full timeout courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Yankton leads by 9, 48-39. We're back in 1 minute here on KYNT. KYNTV. Never mind, just 30 seconds. Just a 30-second timeout. We're back in 30 seconds here on KYNT, KYNTV.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back here on KYNC and KYN TV. September Rao to inbound here for the Gazelles. Her inbound goes to Jocelyn Elwood. Over 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Yankton leads by 9, 48-39 your score. Eden Wolfgram dribbles at the top of the key, kicks it out right wing 3. Nora Kraske, back iron, no good. Offensive rebound for Jordan Kudera. She is double teamed immediately, kicks it out to Elwood. Now right wing Eden Wolfgram. Shot clock reset at 35 seconds. Time is the ally of the Gazelles right now with a 9-point advantage. Wolfgram gets it off a handoff from Kraske, starts to drive baseline. She's bodied up and fouled, and that's Hilton Hines. That's 5 on Hines. Fourth team foul as well on Huron, but Hines' day is done. And a warning being given to the Huron bench. Tigers head coach Cody Kaufman letting his frustrations be heard. Elwood to inbound from the baseline. goes to September Rao. Top of the key, Nora Kraski. The biggest part of that fifth foul on Hilton Hines is Huron now has to erase a 9-point deficit with under 5:40 to go without their leading scorer. Top of the key, here's Jocelyn Elwood, drives inside, kicks it out left corner. Kudera, extra pass to Wolfgram. She'll drive off of that pass. Double team, fouled. Kudera going to go to the line to shoot two. No, offensive foul against Wolfgram, excuse me. 5:32 to go, Wolfgram, her second foul. Third team foul this fourth quarter. A lot of whistles in this fourth on both teams. Knight with it on the left wing, goes left corner, three ball up, no good for Huron. And Wolfgram with the rebound, saves it to Jocelyn Elwood. Elwood outlets to Kudera. She'll pull the reins on the left wing. Look back to the right wing. It's Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram with a play call here, trying to find a pass to September Rao, goes wing to wing, finds Rao on the left wing. Now into the left corner, Jordan Kudera. Kudera, top of the key. Rao, now left corner, finds Wolfgram, fakes the shot, drives baseline. She's met at the rim. Shot blocked, gets her own rebound. Jordan Kudera now with it. Bounce pass out to the left wing. Elwood, whistle's going to blow off ball. That will still send Yankton to the line to shoot two. 4:50 to go in the fourth quarter. It'll be Jordan Kudera at the line. Kudera at the line to shoot. Knight, I believe that's her fifth foul. She just fouled out as well. Kudera at the line to shoot two. Yankton leads by 9. 2 players now out with fouls for the Huron Tigers. Kudera, first shot up, first shot good at the charity stripe. Puts Yankton on top 49-39. Kudera up to 14 in this one. Second shot from Jordan Kudera. Misses, rebound for Huron. It's Allie Davis working on the board. She's double teamed crossing the half court line. Kudera and Rao fighting for it. Foul called. They're going to get Jordan Kudera on the whistle. Third personal foul on Jordan Kudera, fourth team foul on the Gazelles here in the fourth quarter. Yankton one foul away from Huron shooting free throws the rest of the night. Gergen with a shot, no good. Rebound by Rao, but she stepped on the line as she tried to swing that ball back in. Clock stops again with 4:36 to go. A lot of start and stop in this fourth quarter. Neither team really able to find a rhythm. That does work in favor of the Gazelles. If neither team finds a rhythm, you're more likely to maintain your 10-point lead. Spinning in the lane, though. Shot up, no good for Huron. That was Jayla Schley on the shot. Reminder, Addie Knight and Hilton Hines have both fouled out in this one. Hines had a team-high 8 points. She's the leading scorer for the Tigers this season. Wolfgram from the left elbow, out to the left wing. September Rao, too much on that one. Rebound by Gergen. Just over 4 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Outlet goes to Davis. Pass down low, too tall for Schley. Out of play. Last touch by Huron. Possession goes to Yankton. 49-39 your score with 4:02 to go in the fourth. Rao to inbound here for Wolfgram. And they rule it the other way. They're going to say Yankton did get a touch to it, so it is Huron possession. They'll inbound from under their own basket. Davis to inbound for the Tigers. Davis, long outlet pass, goes top of the key. Three-pointer up for Gergen and gets it to fall. Jency Gergen hits the big three there. She's up to 9 on the night. Timeout taken by the Tigers. We'll take it with them. We're back in 1 minute. Yankton leads by 7, 49-42 here at Huron Arena. Back in 1 minute. KYNT, KYN-TV.
A new year usually brings out the best of intentions in people to get back in shape. Exercising and eating right are just the start of getting healthy. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson at First Chiropractic Centers. Our doctors are trained to recommend therapeutic and rehabilitative exercise, as well as provide nutritional, dietary, and lifestyle counseling, all of which are important components in your overall health and wellness. Start your year off right with a call to First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time. Visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com.
Turning 65 or new to Medicare? Navigating your options can feel overwhelming, but we're here to help. At Missouri River Associates, we make it easy to find the right plan for your health and budget. From Medicare supplements, Advantage plans, and prescription drug coverage, we'll guide you every step of the way. Plus, our services are completely free. Call Missouri River Associates today, 665-6885. Let us help you find peace of mind and the coverage you deserve.
Welcome back here on KYNT, KYN-TV. 7-point lead for the Gazelles with under 4 minutes to play. 3:57 and counting here in the fourth. Wolfgram goes left wing to Kudera. Kudera looked for the dribble handoff back to Wolfgram. Knocked away. Wolfgram able to corral it though. Back to Kudera on the wing. She dribbles out to the top of the key. Pass goes right wing. September Rao. Rao left wing to Wolfgram. Wing-to-wing pass. Here's Jocelyn Elwood. She'll drive inside. Free throw line. Kicks it back out to Wolfgram. Trying to work the perimeter. Wolfgram picked up by Harrington. Drives inside. Euro step. Shot up. No good, but a foul called. Kudera should be going to the line to shoot two. 3:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Davis called the foul. Her third. Yankton is in the bonus. First shot up. Rolls around, but no good. September Rao will check out. Nora Kraske will check in. It's Kraske, Wolfgram, Kudera, Elwood, and Wells on the floor. That is Jocelyn Elwood on the floor for Yankton. Second shot up. Second shot is good for Wolfgram. So 50-42, Yankton up 8. Inbound for Huron here as we are back to live action. Wolfgram to a game-high 19 points. Pass knocked away by Wolfgram, but they're going to just kind of foul on Wolfgram there. No, it was just knocked away out of play off of Wolfgram. No foul call. 3:15 to go now in this one. Here on the right wing is Gergen. She's got a lot of three-pointers tonight. That is her fourth make from deep. Jency Gergen trying to be the life force for this Huron Tigers squad. They now trail by 5. 50-45 your score. Here's Wolfgram driving inside. Shot up. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound Yankton. Kraske kicks it out to the right wing. Now top of the key to Wolfgram, resetting the offense. Under 3 minutes to play. Time on the side of the Gazelles. They're holding on to a 5-point lead. Wolfgram was wanting a foul. They're not going to get the call. Blake Savvy upset about something. Both coaches expressing frustrations tonight with how the whistles have gone. I always say I don't know the rule book enough to really judge them either way. But you could not pay me enough to be an official. Just over 2:30 to play. Yankton leads by 5. 50-45 your score. Right corner, 3. Huron, no good. Rebound, Carr last touch. And a cascade of cheers and boos depending on which color jersey you're wearing. It is Yankton possession. 2:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Yankton leads by 5. Jocelyn Elwood to inbound here. Eden Wolfgram will work off the inbound. Wolfgram directing traffic, calls a play, kicks it to Elwood near the top of the key. Now into the right wing. It's September Rao. Rao covered at the three-point line. Wing-to-wing pass goes to Jordan Kudera. She'll drive inside. Euro step. She is fouled on her drive to the basket. That's 2 shots at the line for Jordan Kudera. That's Jency Gergen on the foul. Her first of the night. Gergen, a team-high 12 points. 6 points in the first half, nothing in the second, or 6 points in the first quarter, nothing in the middle 2 quarters, then 6 points in the fourth quarter. First shot misses at the line for Jordan Kudera. Having a little trouble with our camera here on KYN TV. We'll have that back up momentarily, I promise. There it just comes back to live action. Kudera goes 1 for 2 at the line. 51-45 your score. Kudera up to 15 points on the night. Here's Davis at the top of the key, kicks it right wing. It's Schley with it. Schley, left wing. Gergen, deep 3. She's been hot tonight, and that continues. Gergen cuts the lead in half with a deep 3 for the Tigers. Up to 15 points this evening. 51-48 your score. No Hilton Hines right now, no problem for the Huron Tigers. Momentum on the side of Huron, but Yankton has the advantage on the scoreboard. Full timeout taken by Yankton. We'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute. Yankton leads by 3, 51-48 here on KYNT. Back in 60 seconds.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
September round inbound here for the Gazelles. She finds Eden Wolfgram. 90 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Yankton holding on to a 3-point lead. Rao goes to Elwood on the left wing. Wing-to-wing pass goes Wolfgram. Dribble handoff to Jordan Kudera. She'll dribble out to the top of the key. Now she'll drive inside. Poked away. Stolen away by Huron. Gergen had it. She outlets to Harrington. Harrington in transition. Passes to Allie Davis. Shot up off the glass and good. 1-point game. Here in the fourth quarter, Davis up to 8. 51-50. Just over 60 seconds to play. Under a minute to go now. Here's Rao on the left wing. Dribbling it out. Goes right wing. Elwood fakes the shot. Wing-to-wing pass. Wolfgram on the left side. Gets a screen from Kelson Wells. Doesn't take it. Dribbles to the left elbow. Now backs out. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 45 on the game clock as Wolfgram drives inside from the left block. Kicks it out to Jocelyn Elwood. Extra pass. Corner 3. Jordan Kudera can't get it to fall. 2-3 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Huron with a chance to take the lead. Miss pass. Scramble for the ball. And foul called. And they're going to get Jency Gergen with it. .31 seconds to go. A lot of shocked faces inside here on Arena on that foul call. Gergen was not ready for the outlet pass. Hit her in the side of the shoulder or the side of the head. Jordan Kudera is going to go to the line for 2. It'd still be a one-possession game if she makes one or both of them. First shot up. Back iron, no good. Back iron, left iron, and out. A lot of pressure on the freshman here, but Kudera has shined in big moments, even at a young age. 51-50 your score. Second shot for Jordan Kudera. That one falls. Kudera goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's 52-50. Yankton leads by 2. Shot clock is off. Stolen away. Jordan Kudera. She dribbles out to the top of the key. She's double teamed. Huron has to foul. They work the ball to Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram is fouled, and she'll go to the line. We're going to start playing the foul game here inside Huron Arena. Wolfgram, if she goes 2 for 2, it's a 2-possession game. Put this in perspective tonight. Between the two teams, this would be the 37th and 38th free throws attempted. Yankton shooting 59% from the line, 64% from the charity stripe for Huron. First shot up, first shot good for Eden Wolfgram. Makes it a 3-point game, and that is big. The best Huron could do on the next possession is tie now, unless they get a 4-point play, of course. Wolfgram up to 20, second shot up. Cold as ice. Eden Wolfgram, 54-50, Yankton leads. Huron inbounds. Running low on time here. 12 seconds, now 11, 10. Huron got to work the offense. They're down 4. They got to score quickly. Harrington loses the ball. September Rao ties her up. Jump ball's the call. Big play defensively there for the Gazelles with 4 seconds remaining. They lead by 4. Huron has the possession arrow in their favor. And a timeout going to be taken. September Rao was the one signaling for it. I think Blake Savvy's the one that wanted it. Full timeout, courtesy of the Gazelles. We'll take it with them from Kaiser Heating and Cooling. 54-50, Yankton leads by 4. We're back in 1 minute.
Does anyone in your family have macular degeneration? At Vision Care Associates, we are dedicated to delivering the highest standard of eye care, utilizing the latest medical advancements to protect and improve your vision. That's why we offer ZX Pro, a new technology that measures the risk for macular degeneration. ZX Pro is a test used to assess macular health before signs of macular degeneration even begin. Be proactive and schedule an appointment.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Big news for Yankton and the surrounding area. Yankton Medical Clinic is proud to announce the addition of YMC Eye Care Clinic. Dr. Trevor Kindle and Dr. Rockney are now seeing patients for routine eye exams, glasses and contact prescriptions, and emergency eye care for unexpected injuries. As Yankton natives, they're committed to caring for the community they call home. Plus, Dr. Kindle is the area's only local comprehensive ophthalmologist and cataract surgeon. Call 605-655-1830. Third floor of the Pavilion, Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Welcome back to Huron Arena here on KYNT and KYN-TV. 4 seconds on the game clock. Huron's got to basically put up an inbound 3, cut it to a 1-point game. Clock will stop if they hit that, and then immediately foul to try to stay alive in this one. Big moment here for both teams. Inbound to Gergen. She puts it up. She's been hot tonight. No good. Rebound Jocelyn Elwood, and that's going to do it from Huron Arena. Yankton defeats Huron 54-50. In an exciting road matchup here for Class AA girls basketball. The Gazelles improved to 3 wins on the year. Overall, Yankton now 3-7. The Tigers fall to 5-7 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. That fourth quarter of play was brought to you in part by Vision Care Associates and MT&RC Smith Insurance. We're going to go to break, and we're going to have your post-game report courtesy of Mason Schramm and the Move Group when we come back in 3 minutes here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Yankton defeats Huron 54-50 at Huron Arena. Back in 3 minutes.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Save time and shop online at Hy-Vee. Enjoy the same low prices and great deals online as in store. It's fast and easy. Just shop groceries from our app or online. Choose a pickup or delivery time that fits your schedule. And done. Plus, you can create and save grocery lists, browse weekly deals and coupons, and earn fuel savers. Whatever you need, wherever you are, just one click away. Save time and shop online today at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
In the heart of South Dakota, there's a name families trust. John Kopp of Kopp Building Innovations in Utica. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a new shop, or tackling that long overdue remodel, the Kopp crew delivers quality craftsmanship with a local touch. KBI is an authorized WIC builder, a Midwest company that understands your building needs. Built right, built local, built to last. For more information or to get a quote, visit koppbuildings.com.
At the Bar is the bar for sports fans. With coverage of NFL, college football favorites, Yankton High School action, and NHL hockey too. Open 7 days a week. Bring in your crew, grab a table, and take in all the action surrounded by fans who love the game as much as you do. The energy's better, the company's great, and the beverages are cold, just the way game day should be. You can watch the game anywhere, but real fans gather at the Bar in downtown Yankton.
Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton is a proud supporter of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. Hi, this is Whitney Devine. If you're looking for protection that fits your life, call me or Travis. We make coverage simple. Whether it's your home, car, or farm, we take time to understand your needs and find the right plan at the right price. You'll get personal service, trusted advice, and peace of mind knowing we're right here in Yankton. Call Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton today to schedule your appointment.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYNTV. It's your post-game report courtesy of Mason Schramm and the Move Group. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the Move Group. We're going to start things off with your post-game stat recap from Mayor Signs. It's time to review the look of your business's signage. Let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. They're on the corner of 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Game high, 21 points for Eden Wolfgram, 16 to follow from Jordan Kudera, 12 from September Rao, and 5 from Nora Kraske to round out Yankton's 54 points. As for the Huron Tigers and their scoring, 15 points from Jency Gergen, all on the three-point shot, 8 points each from Allie Davis and Hilton Hines, 6 points from Chloe Carr, 4 each from Addison Knight and Abby Harrington. Also missed there Jayla Schley with 5 points in the loss. Yankton out-rebounded 30-16 tonight, but that did not matter in the end. Defensive stats, 13 steals for the Gazelles, 7 of them belong to Eden Wolfgram, 3 for Jordan Kudera, and then 1 each for Kelson Wells, Nora Kraske, and Jocelyn Elwood. Yankton as a team shot 15 for 44 from the field, 15 for 24 from the free throw line, 18 for 38 from the field for Huron, 9 of 14 from the charity stripe for the Tigers. 5 of 14 from beyond the arc for Huron, 9 of 25 from three-point land for Yankton. That's your stat recap, courtesy of Mayor Signs. As we await the arrival of head coach Blake Savvy here on KYNT and KYNTV, we're going to crown your players of the game. And I wasn't going to do this just based on the game itself, but Huron bringing me the official stats for the evening. Big thank you to the Huron Tigers. I got to have an Eden Wolfgram sweep tonight. I apologize to those at home who might think it's redundant, but Eden Wolfgram, offensive player of the game, courtesy of Hy-Vee with his helpful smile on every aisle. 21 points, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, and 2 assists for her. And your defensive player of the game from Olson's Pest Technicians. 7 steals in this one. And Eden Wolfgram did not leave the court tonight. Number 10 played all 32 out there for the Yankton Gazelles. A couple other players that were in contention for offensive player of the game. Jordan Kudera with her 16. She went 3 for 7 from the field. September Rao with 12. Very efficient on the day. 4 for 6 from beyond the arc for her. Kudera also shot 14 free throws, making 8 of them. So both those Yankton Gazelles athletes were in the running for offensive player of the game. But Eden Wolfgram, 21 points on the night, a game high. You play all 32 minutes. You still get a couple assists. And obviously those 7 steals. Defensive player of the game as well. More than deserved for an impressive performance today from Eden. We are going to go to break, come back in a couple minutes, and hopefully catch a word with head coach Blake Savvy of the Yankton Gazelles here on KYNT, KYNTV. We're coming back in a couple minutes.
The Boathouse in Yankton is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts, plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Happy hour all day on Mondays, trivia on Tuesdays, free axe throwing tournaments on Wednesdays, and live music on Fridays. Some say it's the most fun you can have on land. The Boathouse is also your go-to place to watch all sports. Head to the Boathouse, downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages.
Being wiser means being smart with your money, especially when it comes to a big investment like a new heating and cooling system. It means getting a quote, comparing options, and understanding what you're really paying for. At Kaiser Heating and Cooling, we're happy to walk you through the details, equipment, efficiency, and long-term value, so you can see how our pricing compares. No guesswork, just clear information and honest answers. So be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton and Mitchell.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free at Explorers Credit Union. You're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's time for your post-game coach interview, courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. The Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. We're joined by assistant coach for the Yankton Gazelles, Jill Muth, here in the broadcast booth. And Coach Muth, I gave you a little teaser before we went live here. The first thing we're going to talk about is the physicality of this game. 42 combined fouls called between Yankton and Huron tonight. It definitely turned into a full contact sport a little bit out there.
Wowzers, 42. That is a lot of fouls. You know, it was physical both ways for sure. You know, I mean, and we would say that we felt like there was some missed on our girls, and I'm sure their coach would say there was some missed on their girls. So they probably could have called 62 fouls. Who knows? But you know, we were lucky that we didn't end up having anybody foul out. They had a couple girls foul out, so that, you know, obviously benefited us. But yeah, I thought our kids, man, we battled. I mean, we got up, 10 and made it as hard as we could, but sure feels good to come out with the win, doesn't it?
Yeah, third win of the season for you guys. A tough road matchup with a Huron Tigers team that's above you in the standings. This has to feel good from a coaching standpoint. You mentioned how much you battle, but just also as looking at the postseason standpoint, that'll help you going into Sodak in just over a month.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it will. That's not what our focus was tonight. You know, our focus was play our game. Do the things that we can do well. And boy, we hit some big shots, but we got some nice defensive stops. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Nora Kraske for taking 2 charges against Hilton Hines to foul her out of the game. That was a pretty big moment for us to have her foul out with about 6 minutes left in the game. So, I mean, I don't think Nora led us in scoring, but we had a lot of players make a lot of big plays. A rebound here, a tipped pass there, 2 I mean, man, what a team win. What a great win for the Gazelles tonight. And one that, we got up, they came back and took the lead. We got up, they came back and took the lead. We got up and held on, made enough free throws, made enough plays, had some composure. This is a win we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for one where we're going to start out good, which we did, and continue to play good. This is, I feel like one of our first complete games we've played in a while.
There's a couple players I want to talk about. You already brought up Nora Kraske drawing the couple charges, so that knocks one name off my list. But we'll start with September Rao. Very efficient night for her. I think there's been at times this season where she's struggled with efficiency. I know against O'Gorman was a rough night for her, but bounced back great tonight. 4 for 6 from the field. All 3-pointers as well, ends up with 12 points. And that is something that you can tell how much it changes the offense when you have that 3-point threat on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. She does a lot of good things for us. And she's athletic and she's quick, and And when she gets some shots to go in, that just makes everybody have a little bit more confidence, and her play with a little bit, of a bounce in her step too. And it was, her shots were clutch, all of them. I think she had one in each quarter, and they were all clutch for us, big moments.
I don't think there's been a single time I've talked to you this year, either on the coach's show or in a post-game interview, where Jordan Kudera hasn't been brought up. Another good night for the freshman tonight. I believe she ended up with 15 points. There about maybe 16 points for her this evening. 16 officially for Jordan Kudera. Some clutch free throws. I know they're down the stretch. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. She'll probably want to go 2 for 2 looking back at it. But getting that one was still important for you guys down the stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. She just continues to make plays for us. She's aggressive at getting to the basket. She had a finish in the first half where she drove the lane, and we were like, oh, and she somehow got it and got the angle and got it to go in and put the right English on it. And she has continued to have good games for us. She just makes us score more points. She just is one that's out there and is aggressive and gets to the basket and does a nice job for us. And we can't forget to talk about Eden. Eden doing Eden things. I mean, she commands the offense. She took care of things. She hit big shots. One right at the end of the third quarter for us. I mean, she was fantastic tonight too. And we had other girls that played tonight that didn't maybe get in the scoreboard real well, but Jocelyn Elwood did a nice job defensively for us. Got some big rebounds, pushed the ball. Sabrina Kraske, Berkeley Olsen, they got in, and Brenna Elwood. We had everybody that contributed tonight. This was a team win, and our bench was on fire, up on every shot and cheering everybody on. This is a Gazelle win tonight.
Yeah, big win for the Gazelles, third one of the season. You're back in action tomorrow night against Brandon Valley. I do have to ask one more question about Eden. How much water did you give her in the locker room? Because she says she played all 32 minutes tonight. Or does she not need it? She just got that Energizer Bunny battery.
Those soccer players, they're just to have the mindset that breaks. What do you mean breaks?
Don't need them. I know she rarely checked out in the fall season for soccer, and did not check out at all tonight for you guys. But Brandon Valley tomorrow night, that's a tough team, near the top of the class, if not at the very top of the class, the only undefeated team left. So what are you looking forward to tomorrow night against the Lynx back at home?
Yeah, we're just going to try to do our thing. We're going to try to continue to take good shots. We're going to continue to try to play team defense and see if we can go out and make some noise tomorrow.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking time to come up and talk to us here for a post-game coach interview, courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Congrats on the win and safe travels back to Yankton.
Yeah, thank you for supporting YHS Athletics and the Gazelles. We always appreciate your coverage. Thanks.
That's Assistant Coach Joe Muth. Not head coach quite yet. We'll talk about that in the softball season, but Assistant Coach Joe Muth here on KYNT and KYN-TV for your post-game coach interview. A couple more things to handle here. We'll talk about those in 1 minute when we come back here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmock cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
Getting your business noticed starts with the right print. The other day, a customer came into the UPS store Yankton to pick up blueprints we printed for him. While we finished his order, he mentioned needing business cards. At the UPS store, we handle all your printing needs. Stop in and ask about our current print specials. And that customer? We had his new business cards ready the very next business day. Come explore our small business solutions at the UPS store in Yankton.
That's going to wrap us up here for your post-game report, courtesy of Mason Straw and the Move Group. Are you buying or selling Move with Mason and the Move Group? The last thing to handle, though, is the schedule preview, courtesy of Parker Hannafin of Yankton. The Brandon Valley Lynx tomorrow night in Yankton. We're back live on KYNT and KYN-TV tomorrow evening. 5:15 pregame. Gazelles tip off at 6. The Bucks to follow in that one. Big thank you to Jose Amato back at the station for making sure everything's running on KYNT properly. Thanks to Austin Cottle making the trip up to Huron today with me and running our camera. And, of course, thank you to our sponsors and you, the listener. Without you, this broadcast is possible. It is not possible, excuse me. Without you, it is not possible, I promise. 3-7 now on the year are the Yankton Gazelles with a 54-50 win over the Huron Tigers. Until tomorrow night from the Summit Activities Center, stay safe, be good people, and have a great night, everybody. I've been Brayden Butler, and we'll talk at you later.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property and Yankton's home team. Be sure to subscribe to the KYN-TV YouTube page and hit the notification bell so you never miss the action. You can also find KYNT on Facebook, X, Instagram, and online. Remember, KYN